Hello and welcome to Electric Football, the solo edition. Steve is out on assignment this week. Actually, just wishing his mom a speedy recovery. He's taking care of some personal things. And of course, we wish him all the best in the world. So this will be a pretty short episode because there'll be no great banter. It's just me giving you my picks. And I'll be reading a lot because I do that, but now I have to do it all by myself. So anyway, first game first, Chiefs Raiders. Well, one pick I got right last week was the Chiefs losing to Pittsburgh here. The Chiefs have won the last three in this series. Carr is looking like it's going to take him a little bit more time to get adjusted to the speed of play here and everything. So I think the Chiefs O comes back to life against an average Raiders defense. I'm taking the Chiefs. Bucks and Bills. Is Winston playing? It's Wednesday. I have no idea yet. Shouldn't matter. I like the Bills defense to shut down the Buccaneers. The Bills' offense is ranked pretty low, but they come off the bye in their home, get the run game established against the Bucks, and I think they win a close one here at home off the bye. Ravens, Vikings. Ravens lost a heartbreaker to Chicago, and now they face a better defense here. Casey Keenum is getting very comfortable back there as the quarterback, and they have the better offense. So the home team, better D, Vikings. Jets and my team. On a side note, the Dolphins are ranked much lower than three teams they've beaten, according to NFL.com. They've beaten San Diego, they've beaten Atlanta, and they've beaten somebody else. Cincinnati. No. San Diego. They've beaten a couple other teams. The problem is they're still ranked so low. How do you beat the defending NFC champions at home after coming off the bye and you only move up two spots while the teams that you beat, Atlanta, San Diego, they're still above you? It doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, the Jets got screwed by the referees. I don't care what anyone says what the rules are. Hardly ever do you see a call like that overturned. You only see it when they're playing the Patriots. Anyway, I think the Finns wake up. See what I did there? And they woke up in the second half. They had a much better game, shut down Atlanta. I think they can shut down the Jets here. It's a revenge game. It's a divisional game. They're finally home again here. Revenge is the factor. I'm taking Miami. Cardinals, Rams. AP. A week ago he was in New Orleans and really had no part in the whole process of playing. And all of a sudden he comes and kicks ass and gets the Cardinals back on track. The Rams' high-flying offense is led by Gurley, and I just think they have enough defense here to win this game. I am taking the Rams at home. Jags, Colts. I just don't know. Jacoby Brissett has done some decent stuff, and the defense is ranked 32. Meanwhile, Fournette should be able to run all over Indianapolis as the Texans did 2 nights ago. It's a pick 'em in my opinion. I'm taking the Jaguars to beat the Colts. Saints-Packers. This was going to be a great game, and with the loss of Aaron Rodgers to the broken collarbone, I'm going to jump on the Saints here. Aaron is gone. I don't believe Henley can replace him to the effect that would help this team. It's clearly Green Bay was riding on Aaron Rodgers. Hello, Colin Kaepernick. Hello, what are you doing? Why don't you come over to Green Bay and see how you fit in here? That's what I would do. But the Saints D does enough to keep them in the games, and you got Drew Brees throwing the ball over the place. High-flying Monty Python's flying circus here. It's going to be close, but Brees over Hundley, I'm taking the Saints. Panthers, Bucks. Beware the Bears. Oh, Panthers, Bears, excuse me. Beware the Bears. Just when they suck, boom. They come out and they beat the Ravens on the road. But the Panthers are solid in all three phases of the game. They lost a heartbreaker. Even if they're missing Kuechly, I am taking the Panthers here by 3. Titans, Browns. Titans. Next. Cowboys, 49ers. Interesting game here. Niners have 6 losses by 3 or less points. They should win one, right? But the Cowboys owner keeps, going to Satan and making deals with the NFL, and now Zeke's still playing. I don't know how this happens. I think it's closer than the point spread of 6, but I do believe the Cowboys win. Broncos, Chargers. What? Broncos lost to the New York Giants at home? What the fuck? Anyway, this is a good game for the Chargers to win. Broncos number 1 D lost to truck drivers that were playing wide receiver for the New York Giants. I watched that game just shocked out of my mind. Anyway, the Chargers are at home taking the Chargers. Bengals and Pittsburgh. I don't know. Bengals D, they're listed as number 2 in the league, and Pittsburgh's number 3 on defense. Anyway, Pittsburgh's won the last 3 in this series, and they boast a better all-around talent here. I called the Pitt win last week, and I'm going to call it again this week. I'm taking Pittsburgh to beat your Cincinnati Bengals. Seattle, New York Giants, another tough one to call. By all rights, the Hawks should win this. But do you get the feeling the Giants just got their mojo back? Hawks are 6-point favorites on the road. And, if you watch this show, and I doubt you do, I hate Seattle on the road. So here's an upset for me. I'm taking the New York Giants at home with the 3 truck drivers as wide receivers. Falcons, Patriots. Well, you just can't pick Atlanta here, can you? They blew a lead against the Super Bowl Patriots in that game. They blew a 17-point lead to my lowly Dolphins. For Christ's sakes, how do you keep letting that happen? I would be looking at the defensive coordinator to get a new job next year. Anyway, meanwhile, New England gets the call of the year, and you just don't bet against the Patriots at home. Their defense is still atrocious, but evidently with Atlanta that doesn't matter because they're gonna give you the game anyway. Finally, Skins-Eagles game of the week. Eagles beat the Skins in week 1 by 13 and are proving to be, especially with Aaron Rodgers leaving, the best team in the NFC. Wentz just improves each week, and the defense is playing solid, if not spectacular football here. Very evenly matched game, and I just think the Eagles have the better defense. Eagles score more touchdowns than Washington overall this season. So I'm going to go with those Green Eagles. So Andrew Warren, thanks for the shout out last week. I hope you're watching all the other NFL YouTube prognosticators that are lurking out there in the ether world. Please comment below. We enjoy the banter back and forth. Tell your friends this is the best NFL football pick'em show that you watched today. Certainly we have as much to offer as all those talking heads on the NFL Network. And in honor of Steve Brown, I'm going to try to get this in the garbage can. He finally got one in a couple weeks ago, and that landed on a shelf where the bar stuff is. So anyway, from the Cosmos Club in Fairlawn, I'm Stu Pace. There's no Steve Brown. Hoping the best for Mrs. Brown. She's got a lovely son. See you next week.